Your first book, You Don't Have to Be a Skinny Bitch to Be a Healthy Tart, has a catchy title. Can you tell us why you wrote it and what it's about?
Yeah, sure. The mission statement, the title is Healthy Tart. The mission statement is you don't have to be a skinny bitch to be a healthy tart. And my aim is to avoid the size 0 skinny diet and get the average woman in the street to follow the program, because it's doable, it's achievable, and it's maintainable.
Let's go on with that thought then. What makes it so much different than every other diet book or nutrition book that's out there?
Well, first of all, I've spent over 25 years in the health and fitness industry, and my results are proven. So everything that I'm writing about and everything that is on my website comes from research, it comes from experience. So that is the difference. And also, I've launched 5 books with everyone in mind: the male, the woman, the child, and we've got a cookbook which supports all of that as well, and a fitness book.
Now, it sounds like there's a story in there. Can you tell us maybe an example of the results that you've gotten?
Well, the basis for all of my books is a 30-day detox, and people that follow the program, follow through the detox, it just changes their whole life, because they cleanse, their bodies work more efficiently, they become more full of energy and vitality, and it's basically a way of life.
Okay, very good. Well, you mentioned detox, and I hear that word quite often. What makes it different than the detox you hear on TV or the ads that you see every day?
Well, the difference, most detox is a word that's used quite loosely, and it usually involves a 2-day program, maybe a week, and some pills or some powders. Mine is for 30 days. It has to be for 30 days, because you've got to have time for the liver to detoxify, the kidneys, the lungs, and the intestines, because if those systems and organs aren't working efficiently, then your body cannot detox, and anything that you're doing over a short period of time can actually cause the body to be more toxic.
Oh, okay. Well, let's touch on that a little bit. Like, for instance, most ones I've ever heard have been like a 2-day at the most, or maybe a week. What happens to the body, and why 30 days then?
Well, 2 days, or let's say a week, what will happen is you'll lose some fluids, you may lose a little bit of weight, but it cannot possibly do anything for you long term, because if you think that the liver detoxifies the body, it's part of the elimination system. If that is not functioning, which it probably won't be, because otherwise people wouldn't do a cleanse or a detox, or wouldn't be overweight or wouldn't be sick, because the body needs to have those systems and organs functioning fully to be able to, you know, the kidneys, they flush through all the toxins and waste, and so do the lungs, and so does the liver, and the intestines help to absorb the foods correctly. So if you've got none of those things working efficiently, or if one isn't working as efficiently as the other, then the detox cannot happen.
One of the buzzwords in America is obesity. It's a big problem here, especially with children. So how does the book address that, or does it address obesity and how to deal with it?
It doesn't address obesity as a main topic, but the whole program, all of the books, the 30-day detox, will tackle anybody's problem. So if it's obesity, whether it's childhood obesity, adult obesity, the whole program is designed not to make a person feel they're obese, but it's about getting them back into balance. So if you follow the program, you'll naturally lose weight. You'll naturally lose weight to the level that's right for you, not the charts that, you know, an adult should weigh this or a child should weigh that. So it's designed to bring the body back into balance.
Very good. Well, thank you. Well, I know this question came up. Let's say an individual's already sick or has a disease. Can your program help them?
Yeah, most definitely, because if the body is, if there's any sickness, it could be anything from digestive problems to cancer to diabetes. If the body is already compromised, then that's where ill health will ensue. So we have to detoxify, cleanse and heal the body in order for it to be able to get rid of the disease, get rid of the sickness.
Okay, very good. Well, I appreciate that. Can you give us an example of someone that was sick that actually went through your detox program, and what was the result?
I've got several studies, but I'll just pick on a very popular one, which is diabetes. It's very popular in the UK and the US. And I had a gentleman in his mid-60s with blood sugar levels which were dangerously high. And so he was a typical sort of man, ate too much, drank too much, and he followed the program, and within a week his blood sugar levels were back to normal. He followed the whole 30 days and he was able to maintain that, and has maintained it since by following not the 30-day plan all the time, but being able to bring himself back to that if he'd gone a little bit to the sidelines and maybe eaten too much of the wrong thing or drunk too much of the wrong thing. So it's an education as well as a detox. It teaches the person to listen into themselves. So a typical example is a man like him who didn't do anything right in the beginning.
I know your book talks about people eating organic foods. What if ones don't have organic foods, or they don't buy them? Can they still follow your program?
Yes, they can. I do encourage organic foods because the toxins and pesticides and herbicides on non-organic foods will aid the body, it will give the body more toxins. So the idea really is to have everything as pure as possible, and in the books we've used the concept of the Garden of Eden, where everything was pure, fresh and clean, and that would be the ideal world that we would be living in today. But of course, if anyone can't get organic food, or it's not available to them on that particular day, then that's okay. Do the best you can, and that's what I encourage all the way through, is do the very best you can within your scheme.
One of the things that your book points us to is your website after we're done reading and we're following the program. What purpose or what benefit would be to become part of that? I know we can actually become subscribers to it.
Yes, the website is a full online resource, so whether you've got the books or you're doing the 30-day detox, if you need more help, more information, you can go online and we can track your progress. You can fill an online questionnaire, a health profile, so we can always take you that much further than you already are. So if some people need more help than others, and the online resource is there for that purpose and support as well.
Well, of course, where can people buy these books? If they've never heard about them before, where could they go get them?
Well, you can buy them from the triciastewart.com site. So that's www.triciastewart.com. You can buy them online from Barnes & Noble, Atlas or Amazon.
Very good. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.